Hey everyone, I'm Heather and welcome back to my channel. So we are back today with Botany Manor. In the last one, we finished the plant that was in the tower and we need to work on the one that needs sugar. We got all the clues for that, we just need to figure out how to do it. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we left off right here. I did write down when I saw it the last time because I knew I did not remember it. We need 97 grams. So I imagine there's quite a few combinations, but the only one with 7 is Merlin's Mist. So it seems like we would probably need that. I'm actually going to decide to ignore the tannins and all that right now. We do need to go get our plant though, because I think we need the plant first. Which is just right around this corner, I think. Right here, okay. So we want soil, we need pixie tears. Go ahead and do that. And there's our little sprout. Okay, so we put this right over here. Okay. Now, we want Merlin's Mist, which is the 27, and that's the only one that has 7. Although I guess a combination of others would be okay, but we're gonna go with it. Merlin's Mist, because it's 27. So that means I need 70. Again, probably a number of combinations, but we're just going to go for the basic ones. So there's Knobby Russet is 40 and Cat's Head is 30. That is 70. 27. That seems to be like the most straight shot on this list. Because otherwise we have to math more than this. And we're going to do the least amount of math we can. Okay, so Knobby Russet, Cat's Head, and Merlin's Mist. Okay, so I need the knobby one, the green one, and the bluish one. Okay, so there's the bluish one. The green one. I don't see the other one. Oh, it's over here. I don't know if I saw this one here that I would think that that was like not a diseased apple. Okay, let's do this. I'm sure there are other combinations, but to be honest, I'm wondering if any combination would work. Well, that did seem to work. Okay, so that's good. So we did get pixie tears. And it got butterflies. Okay. Alright. Well, that's nice. So what do I do now? Oh, a delivery. Okay, so let's head back out there. How many chapters does this game have? 2 more chapters, okay. I guess it's another key for us. Okay, that pulls me in. I can't go any faster than I'm moving, though, at the current moment. So let's get our new, whatever it is, our new key. Or something. Okay. Dear sister, I am so glad to hear you have returned safely from your travels. So we are, Arabella. While you were away, I changed the code for the library door lock each time I visited, as I know some of Grandmother's valuable items are kept in a secret vault. The new code for the door is the 3 initials of my name to make it easier for you to remember. I hope we can meet soon. I look forward to hearing all your adventures. Well, I know her name is Elizabeth. We need to go look at our family tree, don't we? I don't know where the library would be. Okay, but let's go look at our family tree so we can figure out her middle name. I think it was just right in this main hall. Elizabeth Ann Green. And, but it could be Hopgood, because they're married. Okay. Elizabeth Ann and either G or H. Alright. So not there. That's the kitchen. That was the dining room. Like a parlor, sitting room, or whatever. Maybe up here. Library. We're looking for a library. Ah, yes. Okay, library. So it was Elizabeth A. Either. Okay, H. Okay. I thought that might be the case. Thank you. Dear Lady Green, thank you kindly for the flower books you sent for my daughters. To this day, they still show an interest in learning more about plants and painting. I am keen that my daughters have access to a good education, so I hope you don't mind me putting it upon you that you might be able to teach them somehow. Your dedication and knowledge seems so rare and inaccessible elsewhere for young girls like mine. I hope you will consider my proposal. Dearest regards, Olive Campbell. Well, that's a chair. Let's open this door. Botanical allies. Well, let's go in here first. The Fox and the Crow. One evening, a fox was in search of something to eat for dinner. He saw the crow sitting on a tree branch, holding a big piece of tasty cheese in her beak. So the fox came up with a plan. He walked up to the crow and complimented her shiny black feathers. The crow was suspicious of the fox and kept her beak tightly closed on the cheese. The fox kept on charming the crow, describing her as the most majestic of all birds, with a big strong beak. Oh, what a song that beak must make. It must be the song of a queen. Please, beautiful crow, let me hear it. Flattered by the praise, the crow forgot all about her suspicion and also her dinner, so she opened her beak wide to utter her loudest caw, and down fell the cheese, straight into the fox's open mouth. All right, there's a crow. I'm going to guess that, so we're here, that, oh, are there 3 here? There are 4 in here, okay. Grandma's vault, study, master bedroom, and attic. So the crow fable is a thing. Okay. That's so out of place looking that it looks like it would be something you'd have to check. Okay, and what's this? Wonders of the night sky. I do find it actually really disappointing that I can't go back from here and look at my clues. Okay, we'll head up the stairs. The tortoise and the hare. Oh, I wonder... Because that says at midday and there's a hare. I need to look at the crow one and see if they are different. At midday, a hare and tortoise took a walk together. The hare moved quickly and noticed the tortoise struggling to keep up. The hare laughed and challenged the tortoise to a race. The tortoise accepted. A course was decided and the race began. The hare immediately leapt out of sight, but then laid down to take a nap, sure that the tortoise would never catch up. The tortoise plodded on slowly, making his way towards the finish line. When the hare awoke from his nap, he opened his eyes just in time to see the tortoise crawling slowly across the finish line. The proud hare had been so sure that he would win, he underestimated the tortoise. As the tortoise crossed the finish line, he exclaimed, "Slow and steady wins the race." I do already know that fox and the crow fable, but the tortoise and the hare is much more common for me. All right, let's go this way. Okay, yeah, I think we need to keep tabs of midday hare, morning fish, and then we need to go back and look at what the crow was. One bright morning, a poor fisherman caught a shiny golden fish. The fish cried, "Please let me live. I am not a fish, but a prince enchanted by a wicked spell." So the fisherman let the fish go free. When the fisherman's wife learned of this, she demanded the fish grant a wish in return for its freedom, a cottage instead of a hovel where they lived. So the fisherman returned to the shore and the fish granted their wish. But the wife was greedy and demanded riches, a palace, and servants. All the while the ocean became darker and the shore was black with dirt. Finally, the wife wished to be so powerful that she could grant wishes for herself. In return for this greedy request, the fish revoked all the wishes it had granted. After that, the ocean became blue again, the shore clean, and the fisherman never saw the golden fish ever again. Okay. I actually don't remember that one very much. New Year's Ball, to be given at Somerset Hall. Thursday, 4th of January, 1860, supper at 6 o'clock. Cousin, wash your hands and accompany me. You won't find a husband at the bottom of the garden. Okay. I don't know if I need to know that time. I don't know if that's something we'll need to know later or not. Okay, let's go look at the hare story again. Not the hare story, the crow story. Because I didn't really think about it. But where was it? Right here. Evening. Okay. Because look. There's crow and evening. It sounds like it did something. I don't know what it did. But it sounded like it did something, right? go to the study. No, it's locked. I mean, there's nothing here. So that must not be what... Or maybe let's go check upstairs, see if it opens something. Did it open something? No. Okay, so it's not that. Alright, what about... anything up here? No, blocked by tree. Okay, so it looks like it has to be something this way. We cannot get in here. So I guess it's not that one. It's got to be a different one then. So, day, midday hair. Can I undo the ones I have already done? Okay, let's do midday hair. I don't hear anything. Maybe that's supposed to be morning. Okay, morning fish. And midday crow. No. Okay. Hare, crow. No. I'm sure this has to be it. Let's see. So we'll do evening crow. Okay, that might be morning like sunrise, and the morning was the fish. I'm assuming that this would be what opens. But maybe I'm wrong. But I mean, there's really not. Okay, maybe it has to be time of day. Okay. So morning. Oh no, I have to press all of them in? Okay, just start over. Okay, so maybe it has to be... time of day. Okay. And I'm assuming, because it's... the fish was morning, or it was fish was morning. But if that's sunrise, that's earlier than morning. Then hare was midday, crow was evening, but then that's nighttime altogether. So let's try there, evening. Okay. So that was it. I knew it had to be one of those. Sunset on the 1st of May. Red, orange, yellow, pink. Blue, yellow, pink, orange. Blue, purple, pink, orange. Now, are those counting as clues? Oh, yeah. Okay, they are. Sunset paintings. I don't know what for. Sunset green, blue, pink, orange. I wonder if that's going to have to be some colors. Here's some plants. So this is called Nightfall. I vaguely recall my grandmother studying the nightfall when I was young. So I'm going to guess that sunset paintings is this. Okay. A key for the study. Nightfall progress. I have been trying to encourage the nightfall to bloom for a little while now. I'm determined to prove it's more than just a myth. So far, I've deduced that the flowers open at sunset only during a particular time of year. When exactly that occurs still remains a mystery. I shall plant a few more seedlings tomorrow and continue my research. Okay. So I guess what it's gonna have to be something with the colors and time of year, I'm sure. So we'll come back to those when we have some more there. And there's more seeds. Sapphire Gloom. Only 2 clues for this one. Judging by the name, I don't believe this to be an edible mushroom. Tree diseases. Red tree pox. If a tree is infected with red tree pox, many small red spots will be visible on the bark. It can usually be cured by adding fertilizer to the soil of the tree. Hypoxylon causes black patches to form on the bark of the tree. It is usually a sign that the tree is lacking hydration and won't stay alive much longer. Root parasite. The root parasite is a fungus that forms purple rings on the bark root. The parasite leaches the nutrients that the tree retrieves from the soil. Eventually, it causes the tree to dry out and lose all its leaves. There's currently no known cure. Bark rust is a disease that isn't very harmful to the tree, usually caused by an excess hydration and too much sunlight. Okay. Now those have colors. These are also things. Eggs. I don't think eggs have to do with the nightfall one. Mushroom food sources. Just like plants, fungi need food sources to grow strong and healthy. However, some fungi haven't always had access to nutrients through soil and have evolved to retrieve it in different ways. This means they have become carnivorous because they only acquire the nutrients they need by consuming other living organisms such as flies, bugs, and plants. Some mushrooms even get their nutrients from feeding on another type of fungus or parasite. Mushrooms growing on a tree is usually a sign that they are consuming the tree, so you should remove them immediately. Not always the case. Okay. Arabella, I have some more books from the department that may be of interest for you, for your research. One I recall was a favorite of your father's. If you have any trouble when you visit the college, tell the secretary you are collecting materials for your uncle. So long as they are returned before summer ends, the other professors won't notice. Best of luck with your research, Uncle Theodore. Okay. And then this thing. Meadow Orchids of Britain. Okay. That was something we did earlier. My dear friend, I have been pondering these last weeks what could be the best way to see your remarkable flora reach the wider world, since it is so seldom we are able to see our work published. Considering your uncle's reputation in the scientific field, have you considered asking him to publish your herbarium under his name? It may not give you the recognition you deserve personally, but it would be a way to reach your goal of adding to the scientific record on botany. Do consider it. I would hate for such important research to stay hidden away. With warmest regards, Anne. Okay. So that was the study. I don't know what these eggs would be for. And there's this with the colors. Red, black, purple, and like a rust. Like, so orange. I don't know if that has anything to do with our paintings. I don't know if there's a painting there that has those kind of colors. There's not, so it doesn't seem to be. Oh geez, I have no idea now where we go. Huh. So Sapphire Gloom and Nightfall, those are... So sunset paintings. I think Grandma's research was there. This is a mushroom, so mushrooms and tree diseases, maybe? Maybe? I don't know that that's right, but it doesn't look like I can change it now. Okay, well, those aren't in this general area anyway. Bird eggs. I don't know about the eggs. I mean, I guess it kind of has to be here. But maybe not. Well, we're stuck now, aren't we? Okay, I don't really think there's anything else for us to do in this area. I think we did all we could do. I think that this whole thing was just to get us into the vault. So we need to go elsewhere now. So where else would we go? I'm thinking. Now I don't remember the mushroom stuff. Let's go back in the study, look at the mushroom stuff again. Tree diseases. Bird eggs. I don't know what to do with the eggs. Okay. Yeah, I don't... So I'm thinking that the only thing we can possibly do now is if we think back to the first episode, this big tree with all this stuff. This is like black, I guess. So I'm thinking we need the fungus one there. So I think if we grab that, we got the mushroom one. Okay, I'm thinking that we need this here. Okay, that's what I'm thinking. Because the only thing we can do is get in that door. Okay. Alright, so we took care of that one. That was good. Okay, so now we should be able to get in this room, which is the only way to go in the house. And those two others that we need say that they're in, like, the bedroom and somewhere else, the attic, up this way. Okay, so cradle fern has eggs. Okay. That's eggs. So I'm going to go in here, and we want... Oh, so the eggs weren't part of... We need the eggs. Oh, I know. That was tree diseases. The eggs don't go here, so we would remove this. I don't know. Reset clue. Okay. This is going to be the fern painting and the eggs. Okay. And this is the only way we're going to keep track of these. Okay, so this will probably be the attic area. Dear Lady Arabella, I wanted to thank you once again for your invaluable contributions during our recent meadow orchid research expedition. Your keen observations and deep knowledge of orchids was so helpful. Your dedication to the field is an inspiration to us all. I look forward to future collaborations and the continued exploration of the botanical wonders that surround us. I will put in a good word for you with the Botanical Society. Most sincerely, Professor Montague. I got a key to the attic. River swimming this season. Dear members, we want to make sure you can all enjoy swimming this summer, so we have cleared the most popular rivers in Somerset of all aquatic weeds. The River Cam, the River Chew, and the River Sommer have all been cleared of weeds, thanks to the services of Clark Aquatic Weed Removal Co. Thank you for your continued support. Thanks to your monthly donation, the rivers of Somerset are clean and weed-free. Health and safety warning. It has been brought to our attention that the factory of Barton Iron Works has been illegally dumping scrap metal into the rivers across Somerset. The rivers are now polluted with rust, making them unsafe for swimming. Do not swim the following rivers: River Cam, River Sommer, River Chew. The River Frome was also affected by the waste, though oddly the river is completely clear of rust pollution. We are still researching what led to that effect. It was the weed removal, wasn't it? Okay. Dearest Arabella, I am writing to share with you an exciting discovery I have made in my botanical studies. It turns out that some plants are particularly sensitive to sound and seem to thrive when exposed to music or melodies from their natural environment. I hope to share more of my findings with you in the near future, and would be delighted if you could join me in my research. Your friend, Marianne. Okay. The rivers of Somerset. Oh, I'm sure I'm going to have to know this, aren't I? I'm sure I'm going to have to remember this stuff. Perhaps the average temperature. Oh, we'll try to remember where this is, because I'm sure that's it. I'm going to, before I do this, I'm going to go across there, because that one's the attic. I think this is the bedroom. Aquatic weed removal. Do you have a pond? Do you want to swim in it? Is it covered in slimy weeds? We are specialized in removing the following weeds: algae, Himalayan balsam, brook chalice, duckweed. Make an appointment today. Okay. And what seeds are those? Cradle fern seeds. Okay. Somerset Society for Wildlife Protection offers a petition to be presented to the Honourable House of Commons. In recent years, hunts have been taking place near the Somerset rivers. Tragically, this had led to the decline and even extinction of some bird species. No longer can we hear their beautiful chime-like calls. We call upon the government to regulate hunting near the rivers of Somerset. We ask that they respect the breeding times of wildlife. If you agree, please sign below and return this letter to us. No expense attends signing. Okay. So we did sign. So that is about birds. Petition. So birds. I'm not sure about these other ones though. Maybe this one about birds. We'll do that. We'll put that there. The Trapped Fairy, a folk tale. Once upon a time, there was a little fairy who loved gazing at her own reflection in the water. She lost track of time, and the day turned into night. Nyx, goddess of night, noticed the little fairy. The moon was shining bright, but the fairy only had eyes for herself. Nyx took offense and decided to punish the little fairy. Nyx placed the fairy into a nightfall and cast a spell on her. She fell in love with the moon and gazed upon the sky all night. As dawn approached, the sun arose, the spell broke. Though just as the fairy awoke from her enchantment, the flower bud closed and trapped the fairy for eternity. Okay, so nightfall is this one. Fairy story. Okay. My dear Nova, never forgotten. Dearest friend, it seems our interest in visiting the private plant collection of Lord Spencer has gone unacknowledged. While disappointing, I am not sure it is worth pursuing scientific study in such places. On my recent visit to Brinsby, the young man showing us around had barely a basic knowledge of plants, and due to there being a large group of gentlemen in the party, all useful time and erudition was devoted to them and none given to Constance and I. Let us plan another trip of our own, and perhaps we can see the specimens in their home habitats where they belong. Ever your faithful friend, Eliza. Red clover. For sprains, strains, and joint pains. Red clover. Chamomile and red clover seems to soothe hot flushes. In the bathroom. Oh, pipes. Okay. A lot of pipes. Hot bath at the turn of a tap. Bath geyser manual. Okay, so we're gonna have to do... Now, which one would this be? We don't have all seeds yet, I don't think. We do have the cradle fern seed. I haven't been to the attic. And I do have nightfall. That's the time of day one. We've already done that one. Lots of birds. This one might be the water plant, which would then need to be in this bathroom, but we need to pipe it together. Here's the quote to repair the geyser in your bathroom. The cost might seem high, but trust us, it is a complex job best left to professionals. Okay. Let's go get the attic plant. Because I'm pretty sure that's what we need in the bathroom there. Is this for anything? No. Ooh, bells. Ah, oh, okay. I'm thinking that has to be that one. Bird calls, okay. Pintail, blue heron. So we need to find which bird we need. I did not notice a bird on the thing, but we will look. But where's the attic? Because this isn't it. Okay, let me do the fern while we're here. Potting the soil, we want the cradle fern. We want you. Pretty sure it's you. I could just do them and see what it is. Let me go look. Let me do this the right way. And we'll go see if this tells me what birds are. It does not tell me the bird. It could be one of those things in the library, though. Oh, I know. Hold on. We look at this egg. It's a white and blue spotted egg. Let me go back to the study. Crested owl egg. Is that one of them? Or speckled sparrow? No, it's the crested owl egg. Pretty sure that's crested owl egg. Now I don't remember if crested owl was an option for the sound. I mean, I would think an owl didn't have a bird song necessarily. But that is the crested owl egg right there with the fern. Right there. If it's not one of these, I don't know. It's not one of those. Let's just grab one then. We'll do the short one. I'll be honest, I don't know, because those eggs were the... So we wanted to do E, G, A. We're doing the short one. E, G, A. Okay, so it's not this one. Maybe this isn't the one. So maybe not. What's that? That's the fairy. And that's the sunset one. That was just a letter from a friend. I haven't found the attic, apparently. I mean, until I find the attic with that one, I don't see where that would go. Where would the attic? Oh, it was right down here this whole time. I didn't come this way. I was taking a walk along the river of Somerset recently and noticed a sight I just had to write about. In the water, I saw the brook chalice blooming. I've never seen or heard of it flowering before. None of my books mentioned it. It was so beautiful. Gardening curiosities. Sometimes the moth can become trapped inside a flower bud. Okay, so that's the night thing. Some flowers only bloom for short periods. So trapped moths would also be in here. This is the bath. The letter about weeds. Probably these, the river trust, the river poster, the weed removal, and apparently this was not a thing. Okay. Moth spotting calendar. So, I mean, this would obviously be the night one, the moth spotting calendar. And then this. March. Okay, well those are those definitely then belong in here. Okay. The site of plants. Some scientists have theorized that plants have photoreceptors in their leaves and stems, which allow them to see the color of light. This means that flowers can tell the time of day and know when to open or close their buds. The exact time that flowers bloom is different for each flower, but most do appear to respond to light and color of light in the same way. Horticulturists and botanists have made use of this knowledge to trick flowers into blooming at any time they like. So again, that would be this one, if this is, yeah. And I guess that would be over here, so we would have to do these lenses. So this would be our night plant, we just have to figure out what to do with it. My dear niece, I fear the window may be closing for you to find a suitable husband. I have arranged a dinner for you to meet my neighbor's son Edward. He is successful in business in London. Your cousins William and Thomas may well aspire to become accomplished scientists, but for you, Arabella, it is better to make yourself useful in the small duties of life for which you will be loved and appreciated. Your studious nature will no doubt be valuable should you have a son, but it would be foolish to allow such a folly to come before the important things in life. I am confident this is what your parents would have wanted. Dinner will be from 5 o'clock on Sunday. Remember to wear a becoming dress. There's my seeds. So that is the water one. This month, in conversation with Professor Montague, a lead expert in British meadow orchids. In his words, every plant, every leaf, every meadow holds secrets waiting to be unlocked. My aim is simply to uncover some of those mysteries. Professor John Montague, renowned botanist, sheds light on his groundbreaking work in the world of meadow orchids and other botanical wonders. With decades of research and numerous publications to his name, Professor Montague's contributions to the field have been nothing short of revolutionary, including discoveries of new species such as Declithorhiza Montague or hood marsh orchid. Okay, well, let's go do... Can I look at the pig? Inspect rusty pig. Okay. I don't know what that guy will do, because I can apparently move him around. Oh, I haven't looked at that. The trapped fairy. Okay. Well, let's go back to the bathroom. Oh no. Hold on. Before we do that, I need this. So I need a pot. Potting soil. I need brook chalice. Water. I'm thinking brook chalice needs to be in the water, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the other one. So now we have to pipe. Pipety pipety. Okay, I guess just sit down then. So I assume that, I mean, it's great. It's great that I can expect it. We're gonna put that there. That there. That there. Okay, right there. This one goes right here. This one goes right here. Okay. We have to find a temperature, don't we? Okay. I remember seeing that. I don't think that was it, no. What was it? No, that was the fairy. Petition. That's the birds. They haven't... Was it River from 25? We did have a letter from somebody, and now I don't remember where it was. About... That's the from. Okay, so it's not that. Let's drain it out. Yes, it certainly was not this letter. Now I don't remember where I saw that letter. Okay, I'm gonna... maybe it was over here? Is it here? No. Let's try River Summer at 15. Oh, we can pull the flush? Huh. So let's try this. Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end here for today. We're going to have to, I don't know where to put the night. Oh yeah, I do know where to put the night one. We just need to figure out the sunset. I need to figure out the bird call for the other one. And then this one here, I need whatever water temperature. So I need to go write down some of these things when I see them. So I will do that in the next one. So yeah, that is everything for this time, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.